Everyone wants to make money online, and now AI makes it look easier than ever. But is this a real opportunity or another internet illusion?
Generic AI videos fail because they lack value. To monetize, you must share original content, follow the rules, and build trust. Use ads, affiliates, and memberships to grow. Human creativity is still your greatest asset.
All right, let's just cut right to the chase for today's explainer and tackle the massive elephant in the room, the whole get rich quick with AI spam myth. If you've been anywhere on the internet lately, you've probably seen 100 gurus telling you to just let a bot generate content and watch the passive income roll in. But the reality of the YouTube Partner Program in 2026 is a lot more nuanced, and frankly, a whole lot more rewarding if you do it right. Today, we're going to dive into the concrete data and policies straight from YouTube to show you the actual blueprint for building a highly profitable channel where you use AI as a tool, not a crutch. Here is our roadmap for today. We are going to cover joining the partner program, unpack the new AI disclosure rules, figure out how to avoid the AI spam trap, and finally, look at all the diverse ways you can earn. Section 1. Joining the partner program. Okay, so this is that foundational step where your channel transforms from a fun hobby into a genuine business. YouTube's VP of Creator Monetization recently said something I absolutely love, which is that your success is their success. It perfectly grounds us in reality, right? YouTube genuinely wants you to earn. Over the last 4 years alone, they've paid out over $100 billion to creators, artists, and media companies. That is with a B. It's a staggering amount of money, and it proves that they are actively looking for authentic creators to partner with and share that revenue.
What's genuinely brilliant about how YouTube set this up is that they've broken eligibility into 2 super achievable milestones depending on your audience size. They figured out that smaller, highly engaged communities can be incredibly profitable, so they built this on-ramp to let you start earning way earlier. You don't have to wait until you're a massive viral channel to actually see a return on your hard work.
Hitting just 500 subscribers alongside either 3,000 public watch hours on your long-form videos or 3 million shorts views in the last 90 days unlocks the first tier. This gives you early access to fan funding tools like channel memberships and super chats. It's literally the perfect way to start monetizing a tight-knit community before you even hit those traditional ad revenue thresholds. Then, reaching 1,000 subscribers is the major milestone that unlocks full ad revenue sharing across both your long-form videos and your shorts. For this tier, you'll also need either 4,000 watch hours on your long-form content over the past year or a massive 10 million shorts views in the past 90 days. Once you hit these numbers, the real algorithmic earning potential completely unlocks. Once you've hit those magic numbers, applying is just 3 simple steps right inside YouTube Studio. You just apply, accept the base terms, and link an active AdSense account. But here's the kicker. Your channel is then placed into a review queue, and that review process involves actual human reviewers, usually taking about a month. This human element is exactly why low-effort AI spam channels totally fail to get monetized, which perfectly tees up our next crucial topic.
Section 2. The AI disclosure rules.
If you want to stay in the program, you've absolutely got to play by the new rules regarding AI, which are entirely focused on transparency. As these tools get more powerful, YouTube's #1 concern is maintaining viewer trust. They just don't want audiences being misled by synthetic content that looks completely real. So you only need to disclose AI if you alter realistic content in a way that might confuse viewers. For example, if you use AI to make it look like it's snowing in downtown Honolulu, or you generate a deepfake of a healthcare expert giving medical advice, you must disclose that. But if you're just using AI to upscale your video to 4K, clean up some background noise, or throw on a beauty filter, no disclosure is needed at all, because those minor edits don't change the meaningful reality of the content. Now, let me clear up a huge misconception right here. Checking that AI disclosure box does not hurt your algorithm reach, and it does not demonetize your video. YouTube has been totally explicit about this. The label is purely there to help viewers understand what they're watching. It doesn't throttle your views, it doesn't strip your ads, so there is absolutely zero incentive to hide your use of realistic AI. In fact, trying to hide it could lead to massive penalties down the road. Depending on how sensitive your topic is, YouTube places that AI label in one of 2 ways. For most standard, entertaining content, it quietly lives in the expanded description for anyone curious about how the video was made. But for highly sensitive topics, we're talking health advice or breaking news, YouTube boldly elevates that disclosure right onto the video screen itself, ensuring nobody is misled. Section 3. Avoiding the AI spam trap. All right, this brings us to the absolute biggest trap for creators right now, getting hit with the dreaded inauthentic content demonetization. This is where so many aspiring creators get completely wiped out because they listen to some terrible advice about fully automating a channel from scratch. YouTube specifically renamed this policy to target low-effort AI spam, created solely to farm views without adding an ounce of human value. They want to reward original, authentic insights, so if your channel looks like it was churned out on a conveyor belt with a template that could be repeated thousands of times a day, those human reviewers we talked about earlier, they're simply going to deny your monetization application.
If your strategy relies entirely on automated templated tactics, you're going to be completely barred from their partner program. We are talking about having an AI voice just mindlessly read text scraped from websites, or uploading pitch-shifted songs or lazy image slideshows with scrolling text and zero human narrative. These formats offer virtually zero unique educational or entertainment value, and YouTube is simply not going to share ad revenue with them.
Look, YouTube absolutely does not hate AI. They just demand that you use it as a tool to enhance your original perspective, not replace it entirely. If you're using AI to help brainstorm ideas or create unique visual effects to support a deeply researched video that actually features your own commentary and storyline, that is perfectly fine. The dividing line here is human effort. Does your video showcase a unique human perspective with varied substance, or is it literally just a slightly tweaked clone of your last 50 automated videos?
Section 4. Diverse ways to earn.
So, you've safely navigated the AI rules, you've built an authentic channel that provides real value. Now let's look at exactly how the money flows. YouTube provides one of the most robust monetization ecosystems on the internet, and understanding these splits is basically your business strategy. For traditional long-form videos, YouTube gives you an incredible 55% of the ad revenue generated. This has been the absolute gold standard for years. If advertisers pay to run pre-roll or mid-roll ads on your documentaries, your vlogs, or your tutorials, the majority of that cash goes directly into your pocket.
For YouTube Shorts, the split is 45%. Now, why the difference? Well, it accounts for the massive cost of licensing all that trending music you get to use for free. This was an industry first when it launched. Since music is so integral to short-form content, YouTube takes on the burden of paying the music rights holders out of their share, leaving you with a clean 45% of the revenue from the Shorts feed.
Now, if you lean heavily into fan funding tools like channel memberships and super chats, you take home a whopping 70% of those earnings. This is huge for smaller, incredibly loyal communities. Remember that 500 subscriber tier we talked about? This is exactly why it's so powerful. If you have a small but super dedicated audience who wants to support you with a $5 a month membership, you keep the vast majority of it. Early on, that is often way more lucrative than waiting for ad pennies to stack up.
And YouTube is constantly innovating, right? They recently launched Jewels to let fans send interactive paid visual GIFs during vertical live streams. Since vertical live streaming is totally exploding, YouTube wanted to give fans a way to interact instantly. So instead of just a text-based super chat, viewers can buy packages of Jewels and send fun on-screen animations, like a clapping seal, which instantly translates into revenue for you. It makes the whole viewing experience incredibly engaging and interactive.
Ultimately, these tools have literally never been more powerful. But at the end of the day, it is your unique human voice that will actually make you money. You can absolutely use AI to edit faster, generate concepts, and polish your audio. But if you try to use it to fake authenticity or just mass-produce thoughtless content, you'll be blocked from the billions of dollars YouTube pays out every single year. So, knowing what you know now about YouTube's strict inauthentic content rules and their incredible revenue splits, how are you going to choose to use AI for your channel? Will you chase a shortcut, or are you going to build something real,